Good morning. I was sitting thinking this morning how much further my life would be if I didn't let fear, rule me or whatever, or if I didn't live in fear, if I didn't, you know, get comfortable in the comfort zones, if I didn't um, let my life live a passive life, I should say. You know how sometimes um, we're always listening to other voices, whether it's social media, whether it's our pastors or, friends, family, whoever, and they instill that fear in you, like, especially like recently, like the economy's gonna crash, people are losing their jobs, gonna be mass layoffs, and food prices are gonna soar and all this kind of stuff, just all that kind of fear talk. And then I'm like, sometimes they can keep you complacent, like afraid to move because like, okay, what if I, you know, get out here and try to get my own place or something, or, you know, try to get a job or something, or what if I lose my job or whatever? What if I get out here and get a new place and I won't be able to pay for it because I've gotten laid off, or you know, and then I, go out here and try to make a bold move or something like that, and it just backfires because of the economy, because of what all the stuff that's going on around us, and that can keep you stuck. It kept me stuck, you know, and I had to sit there and ask God. I'm like, okay, so what is the root cause of why I'm so like easily, not easily, but why do I let the fear mongering hold me back? Why do I let um, being comfortable keep me from doing what I know you called me to do? Or even if I don't know what you called me to do, just stepping out there in boldness, doing something. It's so easy to be comfortable. It's, sit in our little comfort zones and be like, well, things could be so much worse. Thank God I have this and thank God I have that. And I am grateful for what I do have. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes it can keep us stuck. It could keep us stuck and not wanting to just, you know, get out there and do some freaking awesome things, because we're like, hey, the world's, gonna go down anyway. You know, it's gonna end soon anyway. It's gonna be disasters. Anyway. So why should I, you know, step out there and do anything when it's only gonna get worse? But we don't know. We do not know. We have no idea. You know, how this world is gonna turn out. We don't. We just gotta live one day at a time. We gotta occupy and redeem the time because we don't know when this world is going to end, when the Lord's going to come back for us. We just don't know. So we have to keep pushing. We have to keep moving forward. And we have to get out of those stuck areas, those comfort zones that we're in. Like for me, I've been contemplating whether I should go back to school or not because I want to become like a physical therapist. That's what I wanted to do when I graduated high school, and I didn't do it. I just didn't do it. And now I'm like, okay, it's going to take me about 2.5 years to get that degree. And I mean, what's stopping me? Why can't I? Whether I do it now or not do it at all, time is going to keep going by. So, yeah, I think sometimes we let fear, well, not sometimes, a lot of times we let fear just stop us in our tracks. We have, oh man, I can only imagine what all, the gifts that God has placed inside me, but I will never know. You will never know unless we just step out here in faith, unless we just get out of our comfort zones, get out of our head, get out of that fear and just do the thing. Just do it. I know that's easier said than done because we've been doing, we've been living like this for so long. We feel like, we can't We can't, go any further. We can't do anything. But we can. That's just the devil trying to stop you from your greatness, because God has placed greatness inside of you. So I just think we need to just step out and step into what God has for us. You never know. Probably amaze yourself, surprise yourself, like, oh man, I didn't know I could even do that. I had no idea that I had that inside of me. But you do. You have greatness inside of you. So let's just get out of our comfort zone. Let's just get out of this fear, and just do it. We got this. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Okay, I'll talk to you later.